Ruler School is brought to you by Happy Little Hug Factory and these amazing patrons. Extra special thank you to guest lecturer patrons Brody Harris and Lance Albertson. Thank you for your support. Enjoy the video.
Hey there everybody, DMO73 here, and I wanted to give you guys kind of a little update into what content is going to kind of look like here on the channel with the release of New Dawn Rises. So I realized that because we're not on a time clock in terms of being able to showcase all 10 rulers before the next set comes out, we can really take our time because these are the 10 rulers for the entirety of the cluster. And I also recognize that this is a time when a lot of new players are going to be coming into the game, so I thought, why don't we approach showcasing stuff off on the channel a little bit differently this time. So here's how it's going to work. Each week, if we can get a feature match recorded for Wednesday, which we're actually going to try to do for New Frontiers, that will show up on Wednesday at noon, with the deck profiles to come probably over the course of the weekend. However, if we can't make that happen, what is going to happen is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each week, we are going to have the live stream of my locals Ruler League. We are starting with next week we're drafting, so you'll get to see a live stream of that, and then the following week we're going to start with a structure deck, and then we'll slowly build onto it with packs. Now, in terms of picking which of the 10 rulers I'm going to start with, the patrons are going to get to decide that. So if you want to vote, you have until October 5th to join as a patron, even $1, to get to vote, and whichever one has the most votes is the ruler that I will pick for the entirety of the Ruler League. So with that, what's going to happen is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, approximately, we will live stream my 3 rounds of the locals, and you'll be able to see what I play up against, how I play it out, and that kind of stuff. So then, Thursday, the video will get re-uploaded to YouTube by YouTube's processing speed, so you'll be able to re-watch all 3 matches. And then, on Friday, you're going to get me talking about what I thought about those matches. How things went, how I think things could have been better, why I made certain play lines, how I thought the matchups were, all that kind of stuff. And then from there, on Saturday, what's going to happen is you're going to get to see me open up the packs that are going to add to my pool. I'll talk about why I like certain cards. You can see what I'm going to do. And then we're going to talk about how I'm going to lay out the deck, and we're going to kind of modify it based on what I get. And we'll talk about kind of why I make certain choices, or why I sideboard something, or why I pick the runes that I do. So then the hope is that the following Monday, you'll still have the Teacher's Lounge live like we always do. And then if there's a feature match again on Wednesday, we'll get that at noon. Otherwise, we'll come back to see what happens the next week and how well I do with the updated deck. The thought is this allows new players, it allows players who still watch the channel consistently to get 3 rounds a week, to be able to see a lot more content that way. But it also gives players who may be joining us for the first time a real chance to see portions of the deck building process, as well as discussion of why I made certain plays after the fact, like straight from my mind with the deck that I was running. And then it gives you guys a chance to watch the footage again on Thursday, and then gets you a chance to see, let's open some cool packs, that's always fun, and then how am I going to use those packs to build up my deck, so you can kind of maybe learn a little bit of those techniques yourself in terms of deck tweaking and why that works that way. So that is it. Again, please, if you want to vote, you have until October 5th, because we'll be live streaming the draft next week, so you have until October 5th to give me your vote in the Patreon, be a patron, and then vote for which ruler I'm going to be stuck with for however long our Ruler League is. Those feature matches are still going to happen as often as we can make them, as well as deck profiles, and then we'll get those little discussions and pack / deck modification pages, videos up, and then the Teacher's Lounge, as always, will be up on Monday. I'm really looking forward to this kind of new temporary era of the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Looking forward to going on this adventure with you, but until next time, this is DMO73, signing off.